Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. This is an unplanned video. I just saw something and I just wanted to talk. It's a casual video I'm trying to make. If you observe, Moon has moved in the sign of Taurus today early in the morning on 9th February. And the movement of Moon in Taurus is such that it will hit Rahu first, and it will cross over Rahu and it will proceed into its journey to the further signs. I've already made a video on Moon transit in Taurus in my Moon transit series, so I would like you to watch that video. The link is in the description box below. But it's not about Moon transit in Taurus. It's about something that will continue from 9th of February and will continue till 26th of February. If you observe, Rahu and Ketu is in the axis of Taurus and Scorpio. Right now, all planets are above this axis. That means if you have to reach other planets, you start from Ketu, you will reach every single planet. Mars and Venus in Sagittarius, ahead of Ketu. Saturn, Mercury and Sun in Capricorn. Jupiter in Aquarius. There's no planet in Pisces. There's no planet in Aries. Rahu is in Taurus. And now from Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. No planets. Apart from the shadow planet Chaya Graha Rahu and Ketu, there are no planets. And now Moon is going to proceed towards this territory. In fact, when Moon was in the sign of Aquarius, when it crossed Aquarius early this month and it entered the sign of Pisces, since then Moon is experiencing this force. And if you see today, when Moon is with Rahu in the sign of Taurus, this will definitely impact mind. It will create confusion. It will create doubts. And this doubt is not just for today, this doubt is for future possibilities. Slowly your mind will feel lonely. Because if Rahu and Ketu is the axis of the Kundali, then every planet is on one side of the axis and Moon is on the other side. That means that all the physical experience is happening in one dimension and your mind is in some other dimension. It is as if you are doing an interdimensional journey. It's like your mind is in trance. You are disconnected with reality. And from Rahu, your journey is towards Ketu. And this is a very lonely journey for the Moon. Yes, it will be aspected by other planets, but those planets are affecting the Moon from some other dimension. If you observe the position of Moon, this Moon is like an experience that is beyond your sensory perception. It is an experience of the subconscious mind. This will not only influence your physical self, but it will also influence every area of life. Now let's look it into this way. The zodiac belt starts with Aries. And this zodiac belt ends at Scorpio. Now, why Scorpio? Because if you talk about life, life springs out from the first house, sunrise, Aries, and 8th house talks about destruction. How long will you survive? That means it will tell you the deadline of your existence. Then what is actually beyond Scorpio? What is there with Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces? What do we do with these four houses? These four houses are basically transcendental houses. Because to reach Sagittarius, you need to cross the boundary of Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gandanta, the Jeshta Mula Gandanta, the most difficult Gandanta. And once you are in Mula Nakshatra, you are back to your roots, you are back to your basics, and now you are once again beyond the question or concept of life and death. This is the soul's journey. So when moon moves from Aries to Scorpio, it is actually moving and positioning itself, trying to read all the material aspect. This can trigger variety of emotional responses which are disconnected from your true existence. And this is the exact message I wanted to give through this video. You need to use this time to connect yourself to higher dimension. Do mantra siddhi in this time. Some sort of chanting, some sort of spiritual connect, because this is the time when you are connected with the higher dimension. From a material planet Rahu, you are moving to a spiritual planet Ketu, and you are going to cross all the material houses of Taurus, money and family, Gemini, your communication, brothers, 4th house, mother, assets, house, country, happiness, 5th house, your productivity, expression, children, that means Leo, Virgo, then Libra, marriage, and then ultimately you will reach Scorpio and you will meet Ketu. The moon meets Ketu. I have individually made videos of moon transit for each zodiac, explaining both spiritual and material connect. So subscribe to my channel so that you get notified when I upload those videos, because I keep uploading and keep tracking the moon. At least it will help you understand your mood and emotions, and it will help you take control of the psychological plane. And because if you talk about some transits or some Mahadasha, and why this movement of moon is important is because, see, transits happen in when a certain planet moves in a certain zodiac, and we all see through ascendants what physical effect it will bring, but through moon it will tell you how you will feel that transit. And when this moon is moving in a particular zodiac sign, and if you are in any of those planets Mahadasha or Antardasha, because apart from Jupiter and Saturn, it incorporates every single planet, you will have variety of emotional responses. And this misinformation, this misfit of emotion can actually confuse you to a position where you will believe something to be right, but that is not right. That is why this time should be used for spiritual upliftment. And you know what happens when moon moves into Capricorn? There is a 5 planetary conjunction. Every single planet apart from Rahu and Ketu will be in a Saturnian zodiac of Capricorn and Aquarius. It's a time of humanity where Saturn is desperate to deliver the message, please correct yourself, please come in tune with life, please come in tune with light, please come in tune with the nature. And when and whoever will do this, whoever will take the first step, will automatically find that the life is moving in the right direction. And because this is moon, it talks how you feel. So if you are feeling lonely, if suddenly out of nowhere you are feeling that nothing is working out for you, if suddenly in spite of all your efforts your mind is not into the right place, if suddenly you are feeling that you are disconnected with the reality, you are disconnected with the family, you cannot understand things happening around you, it's okay. Don't pressurize yourself. Read Bhagavad Gita. Spend this time in chanting, spend this time spiritually. Don't pressurize yourself. There will be many, for them there will be zero effect. But that's fine, because your individual horoscope has certain potential that can overtake. But if you in your horoscope have every single planet on one side of Rahu and Ketu, you will see that you will be experiencing a turbulent atmosphere in your mind when the moon will be moving from Rahu and Ketu. And now this is a message for people who have Kemdrum Yoga in their horoscope. What is a Kemdrum Yoga? There is no planet behind the moon, ahead of the moon. One zodiac before the moon, no planet with the moon, no planet ahead of the moon. And there is no Jupiter aspect on this moon. Then this formation can be said to be a formation of Kemdrum Yoga. This is a yoga where mind feels lonely but actually can do wonders, and it can be a blessing in disguise. People with Kemdrum Yoga will experience a time shift, a time delay when moon will be moving through Taurus to Scorpio. It is a message that is intended to hit more psychologically. It is not a transit that will affect something in reality, but it is a transit that will affect your mentality, and which means anything that affects your subconscious brain, anything that can affect your mentality and thinking should be observed and corrected. And we are in an age where everything, most of the information is virtual. Even this video you're watching is from a virtual platform, from a YouTube platform. So you need to contain yourself in such a way that the information that you are trying to absorb from this virtual medium should be positive. Otherwise, you will feel isolated, alienated, and you will feel disconnected with reality. Most of the time, you will waste, energy will be wasted. And then when moon actually comes in Capricorn and life will want you to absorb the positivity, see the truth, see the reality, you will reject it. So it may be like when moon is in Taurus, that is from 9th of February till 26th, it's a time of your life. You're simply enjoying because you're all alone. There is not even an inch of worry. But suddenly when moon crosses Ketu and reaches Capricorn, every real planet is there to give and deliver the experience on the moon. What will you do then? How will you handle your psychology? How will you see life then? I know it's just a matter of 3, 4, 5 days, but even 1 hour is more than enough to trigger an emotional response. One event can change somebody's life. And we are talking about 5 days with 24 hours each. So February is a very unique month. And remember, on 19th, Jupiter will become combust. And on 21st, until 21st, Saturn is combust. So 19, 20 and 21. Moon is within this side of the Rahu and Ketu. Jupiter and Saturn going combust. Well, it's a time where you should simply sit and chant. It seems very soft. It seems nothing will happen. Actually, nothing will happen. But everything will happen, but inside your head. You need to watch out who is influencing you. You need to watch out what is influencing you. Because if you don't take care of those influence, those small, subtle influence and messages, you can lose the track in the long run. You will take small decisions that will turn out to be a larger result in the future, which you may not like. Messages from social media, posts from social media, things that are available in TV, OTT platforms, not so good websites. You may be curious. You would want to spend in the virtual world. Every real planet is on the other side. This is the virtual domain of Rahu and Ketu. You would want to experience it. Experiencing virtual world is absolutely okay. Living in virtual world, that's not the reason of your birth. That's not the reason why God gave you this physical body. You are in this metaphysical world. You are in this world, physical world. You should be in this world. If you really want to go to some world that is beyond this physical world, then think about reaching Vaikuntha. Think about reaching some higher dimension. Why to go in the lower dimension? You are in third dimensional world. Think about 5-dimensional world. Why are you talking about 1 or 2-dimensional world? Why are you talking about a world that is a creation of your own mind? Ascension should be the process, and this moon transit can trigger ascension or it can cause a decline of psychology. The savior here will be your spiritual strength. It's okay to explore all the possibilities, but then you should know where you are from. You should know that you are the Atman. You should remember the shlok from Bhagavad Gita. Nainam chidanti shastrani nainam dahati pavakah na chanam kledyantyaapo na shoshati maruta, which is nothing but law of conservation of energy. You are the energy, and you should understand that when one wave interacts with other wave, there will be either constructive interference or destructive interference. And we should always focus on the constructive and reject the destructive. And this simple message I wanted to tell you, that take care what reaches your brain, what defines your reality, because moon defines reality, and reality is defined by what we observe through our senses. So control your senses, focus on Bhagavad Gita, and remember the teachings, what Krishna said. Follow him and things will be all right. So that was a quick take. It was just a special video, a small message, because this is a very unique movement what I was saying. Not just moon moving on one side, because that may happen. People call it Kal Sarpa Yoga. But all planets going in Saturnian zodiac just after moon comes out of Scorpio, that's unique. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. For consultations, you can drop me an email, follow me on Instagram. We'll meet in the next video. I appreciate your time. And if you're watching this video till now, thank you for watching and supporting Punneits Astrology. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, namaste.